Agatha Darkhold Diaries is scheduled for release on Halloween 2024, and accompanying the WandaVision Steelbook release is an Agatha promo packed with extensive footage, significant details, and clues hinting at the direction of the upcoming series. The promo kicks off with Catherine Hahn reminiscing about the revival of the classic TV tradition brought back by WandaVision, where families and friends gather on Friday nights to watch an episode together. The focus then shifts to the Agatha series, taking us back to the WandaVision finale. In a pivotal moment, Agatha addresses the Scarlet Witch with the following words.
"You have no idea what you've unleashed."
When we looked at that part again, it seemed like Agatha was talking about Scarlet Witch being the bad guy in the next multiverse of madness. But maybe there's something else that got unleashed, like a bunch of chaos magic spreading all over the Marvel universe, bringing back all the witches Agatha had faced before. Notably, a deleted scene emerged last week, offering a glimpse of Agatha still within the Hex, engaging with an EMT.
Ma'am, are you injured?
No, I'm not handsome, but I could always use some mouth-to-mouth.
On a related note, there was another deleted scene in which Jimmy Woo would have confirmed Ralph Boner as the person in federal witness protection that he was looking for, an enduring mystery that the show had left unanswered until that point. Currently, there's no expectation for Evan Peters to make an appearance in the Agatha series, but we are left with the question of what pre-Westview FBI case Jimmy Woo needed Ralph Boner to testify for. And since Agatha took Ralph as an early captive, as she intruded on Wanda's Hex, and now kind of ties her into that whole law and order subplot vibe, it kind of seems like she will be stuck in a legal procedural detective show genre at first in this series. In the promotional material, a neon sign in what appears to be a clairvoyant dwelling catches attention. This mystical space may introduce Patti LuPone, the Broadway legend, as Lilia Caldaru, a 450-year-old Sicilian witch with divination powers and a member of Agatha's Coven. The Coven also includes Aubrey Plaza as Rio Vidal, a green witch and Agatha's ex-lover. Behind-the-scenes footage features Jack Schaefer in a kitchen set believed to be Agatha's from WandaVision Episode 7, but notable differences in wallpaper and decor suggest a different home. Animal prints adorn the walls, and Schaefer sports a sweatshirt with what appears to be a tarot card design, possibly the World. A peculiar scene unfolds in a morgue, with Agatha in her initial nosy neighbor 1961 outfit investigating a murder case involving a corpse on a gurney. According to a scoop, in the first episode of Agatha Darkhold Diaries, Agatha remains under the Scarlet Witch's spell, taking on the role of Detective Agnes, investigating a murder case. Initially, the toe tag reads WW Maximoff, as Agnes attempts to break free from the spell with guidance from her ex, Rio Vidal. Rio reveals that there are two Jane Does in this case, and as Agnes reaches for the toe tag, a new name appears above Wanda's, A. Harkness. In a peculiar twist, the trailer later reveals Agatha donning 80s-era clothes in the morgue location, reminiscent of her appearance in WandaVision Episode 5. Another shot features Agatha in her slimmer purple sweater from the Modern Family episode and her 80s attire as she rests her hands on one of the morgue's metal sinks. It suggests that in this morgue setting, Agatha will traverse through various sitcom eras from when she was under Wanda's Hex. This sequence could mark the moment she breaks free from the Hex that Wanda left her under at the series' end, possibly triggered by the sight of her own body. The narrative might commence with Agatha as a sort of deceased spirit or ghost, attempting to return to the living realm. In the next scene, Agatha's appearance is updated, resembling her look when she resurrects in the final issue of James Robinson's 2015 Scarlet Witch run, where Wanda allows Agatha's spirit to come alive again. But her new brooch catches attention. In WandaVision, the brooch featured the three graces of Greek mythology: Euphrosyne, bestowing mirth, Aglaia imparting elegance, and Thalia granting youth and beauty. However, Agatha now wears a new brooch, subtly different this time, depicting the triple goddesses archetype of neo-paganism. These goddesses, associated with various mythologies, align with Hecate in Greek mythology, a goddess of witchcraft and a prominent figure in the James Robinson 2015 Scarlet Witch run. In this particular shot, Agatha is seen in front of Ralph Boner's house. The mailbox is overstuffed, with one letter sticking out adorned with chaotic stamps and ink. During a moment when Agatha shouts, many believe Catherine Hahn is exclaiming, "Blast me, you bitches!" Speculation suggests she might be instructing her coven to hit her with their sorcery, similar of the Evanora Harkness coven's actions in the 17th century moment from WandaVision Episode 8 prologue, which gave Agatha her so much power. This could indicate her attempt to regain her magical abilities. In a subsequent shot, Agatha lets dust run through her hand in the same location, potentially indicating the absorption of another witch's power, reducing them to dust. It's worth noting that rumors suggest the footage in this promo only covers the first 3 episodes. A particularly intriguing shot features Aubrey Plaza as Rio Vidal on the right side of the frame, hooded and in a threatening pose over Agatha, who wears a bathrobe on the left side. Rio clutches a dagger in her right hand. To the right of Agatha, in an open closet, someone crouches low, who we speculate is most likely to be Joe Locke, a teen character in the series. Locke also appears in this scene of the teaser, exhibiting a familiar status with Agatha. The scene transitions to a spooky woods setting, presumably the Witch's Road or Magica, an interdimensional realm accessible only to witches and sorceresses. Notably, all characters in these shots are barefoot, suggesting a sacred ritual where witches must traverse without shoes or foot coverings as a sign of respect when crossing through this mystical plane. And that concludes our breakdown of the preview for Agatha Darkhold Diaries. Thank you for watching.